स्क्रीन मेरी काली हो गई बिल्कुल मैं क्या गड़बड़ ना हो
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. We extend you a very warm welcome. It's a green morning, green afternoon, green evening. World is a wonderful place to live, to enjoy, to travel, to be happy. And all the time, it's your mental happiness, which also gives you physical happiness. And that's the way we travel together. People, those are joining us from Canada, United States, Latin America, and our president, who is joining us, advisor, all the way from Peru, also for the Latin America. We extend a very hearty welcome to all of them. People, those are joining us from the European continent, extending a very warm welcome. And people, those are in Bharat and surrounding Bharat, in the ASEAN countries, in the Central Asia, in the Middle East, in Mauritius, in Africa, and all other places. We extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you very much for joining us for yet another powerful evening. And today's evening is going to be very captivating and very scintillating because we are going to talk about something. When you think about your career, and when you think about new avenues, and when you think about new opportunities, what all can come for you, adventure tourism plays very important role for us. And when we talk about adventure tourism, ladies and gentlemen, almost 3 decades, when I look into at least my journey with the tourism, Captain Swadesh Kumar, the founder of the Shikhar group of companies in New Delhi, and also founder of the Adventure Tour Operators Association of India, who is deeply emotionally, professionally, spiritually, culturally, whatever you want to say, he's totally immersed. Whether you talk about soft adventure or hard adventure, you talk about trekking or mountaineering or going for aero sports, water sports, winter sports, summer sports, and desert safaris, whatever we can think of, here it is what we're going to talk today about career opportunities in adventure tourism. As we all know that our convention is coming through, and that's going to be on 5th and 6th of October 2023. You'll meet Captain Swadesh Kumarji there as well at the Hotel Sandys Tower in Bhubaneswar. But today we are going to just have the teaser and the curtain raiser to help out everybody to understand what exactly could be the new avenues and the new opportunities where people can come, and that is adventure tourism. ICSI extends a very warm welcome to all of you. Hearty welcome to you. Thank you very much for being a part of our journey. And we have come a long way during the pandemic also. Right from 25th of March, we have been together. 32 million Indians abroad in different countries, wherever they are Indian diaspora. And when we talk about them, when we think about them, when we link with them, it's very important, ladies and gentlemen. We have to think and we have to talk. That's our Indian diaspora. And we take that into considerations. And that is our adventure tourism today, the journey which we are taking. Way back in 2001, I still recall our former Secretary Tourism, Government of India, Shri B.K. Goswamiji, and he served as a DG Tourism also, Secretary Tourism also. He told there are a number of association, Tour Operators Association, Travel Agents Association, Hoteliers Association, and Adventure Tour Operators Association, Domestic Tour Operators Association. Why can't we think about something where all the educators and everybody in the education system getting together, whether the research scholars or teachers or educators or trainers or coach or mentors, and the people those are associated directly or indirectly with tourism, with hospitality, with airlines, why can't we get them together on a common platform? With that as a vision, there was a birth of Feast, Association of Educators and Skill Providers for Tourism, Hospitality and Aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come a long way. We are grateful to everybody. We're going to have our 22nd Annual International Convention of the Feast, which is going to take place along with a B2B meeting of travel trade. That's on 5th and 6th of October at the Hotel Sandys Tower in Bhubaneswar in a beautiful state called Odisha. And topic is also most appropriate today, which everybody is talking about. That's artificial intelligence in tourism and hospitality. I'm grateful to our, the complete team which is bringing this particular event. Captain Swadesh Kumarji is playing very important role there as well. We are thankful to him. We are inviting papers from world over that people those are in education ecosystem or in research or in trade, let them come forward and talk about it, what all practical way it could be done. And 12 papers would be presented on 6th of October. In that direction, we are moving. With these words, join me in extending a very warm welcome this morning, all the way in Canada, Latin America, and America, this afternoon in entire European continent, and this evening in beautiful Bharat and surrounding countries, Captain Swadesh Kumarji, who is with us. We extend him a very warm welcome. It's indeed a great, great pleasure to have him. He's always there as a soldier in the civil clothes. Come, be a part of the adventure. You've got to be adventurous. You've got to develop the strategy how to make your career, whether soft adventure, hard adventure, whatever kind of an adventure. Let's take a journey with him. And I request Captain Swadesh Kumarji to take on the floor, and none else than the founder of the association, basically of the tour operators. Those are in adventure, all of them getting together on a common platform. So it's a pleasure, it's a treat, and it's a peace to soul that he's coming over here and talking to all of us. All yours, Captain Swadesh Kumarji.
Lovely. Thank you, Kushinji. But a pleasure. Good morning to you. Good evening. Good afternoon. This is Captain Swadesh Kumar. Adventure, there was a time when adventure was not tourism. It was adventure sports. Long ago, and 50 years ago, nobody thought of tourism as an adventure world. Adventure sports. It is a very small, thin line between adventure sports and adventure tourism. That is, when you do adventure tourism, you have to look after the safety of the customer, look after his welfare. But adventure sports, you're not caring. You just do it, keep on doing it all the time. So I think it's very important for us that to understand the basic difference. Friends, I want to share with you my small journey for half a minute or so. I'm an adventure tour operator. How I became an adventure tour operator? Primarily because I love mountain climbing. During my time when I was a pilot, I used to fly aircrafts. I used to spend time in climbing and trekking. I've been trained by none other than Tenzing Narroge himself, was the late Tenzing Narroge, who was the first man to climb Everest. He was my guru. He's a mentor. I've mentored by Captain M.S. Kohli, who was the leader of the first Everest expedition, Mount Everest, in 1969, and so forth. So my journey has been a climber, a trekker. So I decided to leave my profession as a pilot and join as a tour operator and adventure tour operator primarily. And the focus was to promote what I have learned as an adventure tour as a sportsman. For example, climbing expeditions for the mountains, trekking, etc. So, my friends, if you have a passion of climbing, you have a passion of doing adventure sports, you can make, once you are expert, once you have the knowledge of the experience, certification, you can become an adventure tour operator like me. And it's very simple. My suggestion to you would be, if you want to become an adventure tour operator, join a middle-class, mid-sized company, not small, not big. When you join a mid-sized company, like, for example, with 15, 16 people, you get a chance to do everything, starting from making an itinerary to actually operating it. For example, visualizing the itinerary first, where you want to go, and afterwards, you plan the itinerary, then execute the itinerary, and market the itinerary. So my humble advice would be, if you want to adventure tour operator, if you are a mountaineer, a trekker, a rafter, a deep sea diver, any activity, adventure sports, you can convert that particular profession, that particular passion into adventure tour operator category and focus on that particular. Don't do everything. Don't do cut and paste stuff. So join a company, learn, and start your own business. You can do this. And everything you can do is you can become a guide. For example, if you're done mountain climbing, trekking, you can join a company like ours and become a guide. And this is a good profession for you, get a good amount of money. Another very important point you can do is outdoor instructor or trainer. If you have done a basic mountain course, advanced course, or stuff like this, or you've done deep sea diving and stuff like this, You can become an instructor and you become a trainer to train youngsters in this particular profession. The third and most important is wildlife safari guide. There's a huge shortage of this country of wildlife safari naturalists. And if you have a passion for wildlife, if you know wildlife, and we treat wildlife as also a part of the adventure activities. So you can become a very nice naturalist safari guide. And another beautiful thing you can do is if you love adventure, you love this, you can easily do adventure equipment sales and rental. You know, there's a huge shortage of adventure equipment sales and rental company. And my friends, you believe me, you don't have to spend any money in this. Today, you can open a shop on the website. You can say, hey, you are XYZ equipment sales company or rental, and you can talk to different manufacturers in the world and ask them, they will supply you the stuff, and you can sell this as an adventure equipment. You know, the important thing is for you is to know the basics, what exactly is equipment required. For example, if you deep sea diving, what equipment you need to do, what clothes kind of you need to wear. You do climbing expedition, what kind of ISIX has to be there, what kind of condition of the ropes, carabiners, etc., etc. Another very interesting thing is adventure photographer, videographer. There's a huge shortage and requirement of adventure photographs, videographies. So why do, if you love photography, if you love a photograph, why don't you become a photographer, videographer? And you put them in the website and sell them at your as a thing. And even manager for adventure races, festival, you know, the adventure races you can create, festivals you can create. You know, you don't have to only follow what I have done 40 years, last 40, 50 years. Think of different thing altogether. Today, you can have a race, create an adventure race, rafting race. You can create a fastest person to climb a particular height, things like this. And all this you can create as an event itself. And you can create a festival. You know, there is in USA, they make, when they do a photographic annual convention, they don't call it convention, they call it photographic festival. You create you can create very easily, for example, rock climbing festival in anywhere. You can create a festival of rafting, whatever you can keep. So it's your imagination what you want. And then is safety and risk management expert. You can become a safety and risk management. For example, learn to say basic tricks, basic knowledge, information about safety, and what kind of risks you take. And you give a lecture, tell the schools, colleges, tell them what kind of risks are, what kind of risks are there, and what safety precaution to take so that you do not have a problem with this. And of course, you can market and PR specialist. If you are you start promoting marketing and PR specialist in promoting adventure tourism. For example, you can join a state government and tell them, I'm going to promote your adventure possibilities in your state, and create their marketing, create their new products. And actually, there's another very good, I'm just giving you all the many minor additional things you can do, which I have not done it. I'm one in all, but question is if you can do it yourself and focus on these things. And then you do adventure tourism consultant. And if you reach a stage where my life is, you can become a tourism consultant. You can say easily, I'm a consultant on adventure tourism, not whole tourism. You have to specialize. You can say water or land or air. You can't do adventure consultant on all the things. You have to be adventure consultant on water or land or whatever your special adventure sports love is. And of course, if you're doing studies, you can do researcher, you can conservationist, you can do so many things you can do. And the most interesting thing, which is the easiest thing for you, is become a local cultural guide. In a sense now, friends, what is local cultural guide? If I have a group going to, say, for Kutch in Gujarat, if I have a local person, you can say, hey, I'm an expert. You know the local people, you can take them to the local houses, tell them how the food is cooked, what kind of clothes they wear, why they wear these clothes, and how do they transport A to B place. They're using a mule, they're using camels, they're using what kind of transport they use, and stuff like this. And tell them, to believe me, my friends, all our ancestors, people living in villages, far flung areas, they know how to conserve. They are very good conservationists. We spoil the area, but they know how to live because these are bread and butter. They cannot afford to play with dirty with this. So these are some of the things I thought I will share with you some of the possibilities to make career. But I will give you one final advice, my friend, young friends. That is that start. Don't be afraid. You are a mountaineer. You are a trekker. You love risk. So come into the market, open the market. Believe me, when I as a tour operator today, when I meet a mountaineer, I become 1 year younger. When I talk about mountains, talk about my experiences, listen to them. We share our experiences and stuff like this. And it's a wonderful profession. It is a profession which is you love it because you love your activities every day. You cannot join this profession if you don't have any feeling for adventure sports. You don't have any feeling for climbing, a feeling for rafting, a feeling for aerosports, stuff like this. My dear young friends, I have my journey in 50 years. I must tell you one thing. I had a wonderful time. I'm still having a wonderful. I'm an explorer, but one piece of warning: do not become cut and paste food operator. Do not become a cut and paste guide instructor. You actually have to physically experience it. Only then do you become a tour operator. You physically have to see it. You cannot say, come in, you can't go and cut it, just cut somewhere some information in your somebody else's website and put it over there. I take a picture of them because you will definitely be caught red-handed, caught, and you will not be able to give a good experience to the staff. Last, final thing I would request you is do not compromise on the quality of providing a wonderful experience. I tell you why. If you bought a rope from a market, which is not a good quality, and if you're giving it a fixed rope on the mountain, imagine if the rope gets damaged and cuts into pieces, the man will die. Not one, maybe 10 people will die. So you have to see that you must have a super quality food stuff equipment. Two, you cannot compromise on the quality of food, cannot quality of the what happens if you don't have a good vehicle using it, you can break and fail and people can die. So I think, my friends, please use the best quality of experience, the quality of equipment, food, give a good experience, and look after this. And I'm sure there's some of things which is my thing. Gulshan can give you my email address, and you can talk to him. Write an email to me, WhatsApp to me. Believe me, I would love to give you a training. I'd love to share my experience with you. When I started, one super last question I want to say. When I wanted to start my company, I had only 28 rupees in the bank, 28 rupees. So I went to a consultant. Somebody met me somewhere. We're talking on a cup of coffee. I said, I want to start my own business, but I don't have money. And he said, you will never have money. You will never have money. So if you want to start. And money will come. God is kind. The friends are there. Everybody is here. If you have an honest, sincere, believe me, money comes. Believe me, God gives you direction to do it. Believe me, you have your friends, relation, everybody gives you blessings. And those blessings are enough for you to keep on growing. It is a pleasure talking to you, my friends. I'm always there as a mentor, as a friend. I'm already almost very, you can't even, I'm not telling you my age, but I have a huge experience. And I would love to share my knowledge with you. And God bless you all. I promise you that if you come with sincerity, you will be successful.
Wow. Wonderful. What a stage you have set, the global stage you have set for everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, 50 years long experience of this man right on the ground. He has packed in 15 minutes for you so that the 50-year journey, he condensed it and he gave you the crux. Get focused, follow through, and have faith in yourself with your sincerity. Captain Swadesh Kumarji has got some vacancies. I've already passed on to certain people. Those are interested to get into adventure tourism. You're more than welcome, We would love to help you. We would like that you should get groomed, trained, chiseled, polished, harnessed, whatsoever you want to use with Captain Swadesh Kumarji, and then move on the ground, see it for yourself, enjoy the beautiful world which is adventurous. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Swadesh Kumarji.
I have one more suggestion. I have another suggestion which I have not mentioned. Sorry, 1 minute. Only one more minute. Young my friends, anyway, you must have done studies in a school or a college. Go to the principal of the school or the college, say, hey, I'm your student. I want to run a group of yours. Take the students from the school and start business. It's very simple. You don't have to go anywhere. Go to the college, university, tell the principal, the vice chancellor, or the faculty. He said, look, I'm starting my company. Why don't you trust me? I'm your student. And they will give it to you. This is what I feel. Take advantage of, and I know, simple. I'm so sorry that I'm very, very passionate about telling you. COVID taught me a lesson. COVID taught me a lesson. Ask. My dear friends, ask. Anybody who meets you, tell them, can I have your address, email number? Can I have your phone? And ask them for business. No, don't feel shy. Don't feel shy. Ask them business. And I'm asking you all, any youngsters, all of you, if you like to have business, come and give me, and I will be very happy to give you, support you wherever I can.
Thank you. Thank
you.
Coming
Sorry,
from
I'm tempted to tell. Sorry.
you, I'm so very happy. And somebody has written for you, he's a gem. He's a gem. Somebody has written, that's the thrill of listening from a mentor like Captain Swadesh Kumar. Wow, that's coming. And somebody has mentioned, finally, amazing session. Short, crisp, and to the point. People, those are interested in adventure. Here is the gentleman. Let's meet him, greet him, and he will take you in the fold and you pick up the entire adventure tourism together. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being with us, and wishing everybody a wonderful, wonderful green morning and a green afternoon and a green evening wherever you are world over. Enjoy yourself. Look forward meeting Captain Swadesh Kumarji face to face on 5th of October at Hotel Sandis Tower, where he would